My to-do list is large this week, so let's get to it.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free.
Hi friends, welcome back to the Homestead. If you're new here, my name is Lynn. Welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Okay, sorry for the noise you're going to hear a little bit. The wash machine and dryer is going. It's Monday. I tend to do my laundry, mine and my husband's on Monday. The kids take different days and do theirs, but I'm trying to get caught up from last Monday, quite frankly. So it's piled up, so it has to go, and I apologize. We don't have a door on our laundry room, so it can get a little noisy. And I have a very busy month and next month planned, not only personally, but for my channel. I am part of several collaborations that will be coming up over the next few weeks, and I'll tell you more about them on Thursday's video. But in order to keep on track of all I need to do, I have made a schedule, and I really need to keep to it. It's very important that I don't differentiate too much away from this schedule because everything is planned out for a reason. Today, we're going to try and knock off, I think it's four things off of my list today. In order to stay on track, like I said, I've made a list so I can make sure things get done. I guess enough talking, let's get to it. The first thing I'm going to get done off my list, which I've been putting off honestly for over a month now, is treating my new wooden spoons that I picked up. We got these in Kentucky and at Buc-ee's, yeah, Buc-ee's, our first time there, and they were gorgeous, but I do need to treat them. And this is a Dolly Parton one that, you can see Dolly right there. If you're new here, I'm a huge Dolly Parton fan. I adore her. Anyway, I need to treat this one for Christmas time. I picked that up. So these need to sit. These won't be ready today. I'll do them today and let them sit all day, but I might as well get started on these now because quite frankly, they're the easiest thing to start. So this is what I'm going to use. It's the same thing you use on your cutting boards, and I'll link this. I actually got this kit off of Amazon, and I've had this kit, oh my goodness, it has to be 3 or 4 years now at least, because I bought this to do our wooden shelves that we made in our kitchen, and those have been up for a couple of years now, so it lasts quite a while. And this is Clark's cutting board oil, food grade mineral oil, and it's orange and lemon extract. It smells really good. Just going to pour some on every part of it. We're going to get that absorbing. So you want to pour it on, and we're going to let it sit here pretty much all day. And then I will check, so it's morning here, so I will check after lunch, and any spots that need more, I'll put more on. I'm going to soak up quite a bit of this because this is the first time being treated. Okay, we're going to get this one treated. Okay. I'm going to let these sit out of the way, like I said, for several hours, and then I'll check on them. I know I'm probably going to have to put more on this one. These ones I might not have to put more on. We will see. Okay, I'm going to wash my hands, check this off my list. The next, I want to check that off my list. Wooden spoons. Done. I haven't been in a big hurry to get this next project done because I have tons of it. But at that being said, it takes a long time for it to it takes a long time till you're able to use it. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's vanilla extract. And this is actually a bottle I did last November, because I did actually November 5th. So almost a year exactly. You don't have to wait a year. They say about 6 months. But I have this bottle and a whole nother bottle that I did last November. And as you can see, it's nice and dark. It did used to look like that. So there's a big difference. So yeah, if you want to do these as Christmas gifts, you really need to start this back in July. yeah, so I haven't been in a big hurry, but I always like to have several jars because coming up, I'll go through it a lot over the next few weeks for all the holiday baking I'll be doing, Christmas baking and all that. So yeah, I'll be going through a lot. So like I said, I haven't been in a hurry, but I do want to get it started anyway. So I do like to write the date just because I like to see how long it takes to get dark, I guess. I don't know. So this one was vodka. This one is also vodka, but this one is the one I'm excited to try. I've always wanted to try the cognac for vanilla extract, and my mother gave us this bottle and this vodka when we helped her move in September from Florida to Maine, and it's not, you know, it was bottles my dad had bought, and it's not anything my mom will drink. So I'm like, I will take that for extract because we don't drink either, but I definitely want it for extract. And yeah, I was pretty excited. She's like, would you want this cognac? And I'm like, yes, I'd always wanted to try vanilla extract with cognac, so that's what we're gonna do. And I don't even put this in a separate bottle until it's all done, and then I put it in a smaller bottle to keep up in my spice rack. Wait, this lid, oh no, it's a cork. Okay, it's a cork. Whew, that is alcohol-y. I hope I can put that back on. Yes, I can. Okay, good. So I have some vanilla beans. These are from last November that I vacuum sealed. And I'm going to use those first before I use the ones I bought from Costco. These are organic vanilla beans. I find them and Amazon are the cheapest. These were from Amazon because my Costco didn't have any when I was needing some last year. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, oh, I don't, how many is in this? I don't really usually count. I just put a handful, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's 6 in this, so I'm going to do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do 8. 8 in the cognac. Okay, and then I will write on that in a minute. And then I have these 3. And then I'm going to use 3 more. So I'll do 6 in the vodka, 8 in the cognac. 3, 4, 5. Oh, these are quite large ones too. Okay. Oops, wrong lid. I like the jar these come in, so I'll just keep refilling these with vanilla as I need them. But I won't have to make vanilla extract for a while. So in just a few months, this will look like this. This one. This we'll never know because it's already dark, but once I can start smelling more vanilla than alcohol, I know that we're getting closer. So I am going to write, I don't know if it's going to show up on this one. This one is 25, and I think I'll have to write on the label here. And then in the spring, we'll be able to try this one. Okay. Vanilla is off my list. The next thing I've been putting off, but I can't any longer because I need to get done, is freeze drying my yellow onions. It was 10 pounds. It's not anymore because I had a few that went really, really bad and I had to check them. And I've been putting it off because it is brutal cutting up all these onions. When I did the purple onions 2 weeks ago, oh my goodness, that was rough. It was so rough, but they have to get done. They need to get done. I already had a few, like I said, that went bad, but I still have quite a few here. It's still pretty heavy. So I am going to save all my scraps, the peelings, the ends, all that in a freezer, in a Ziploc bag, just like I did my purple onions, and these will be for broth later in the winter. So I am going to wear this little mask. It helps a little bit. Honestly, I should probably wear my soap making mask and goggles, because this is not for the weak. Onions in and it's already started. I remember reading somewhere that lighting a candle when you're doing onions is supposed to help, so I'm gonna light my new candle I got from my October Ireland box and see if it helps. Wash my hands, wipe my face, and we'll start on the next thing on my list. Whew, that was a rough few minutes, let me tell you. So yes, so the reason I'm only going to let them go in there for a few hours is because these are what I want to get freeze-dried too. But first I have to roast them and all that. So that's going to take a little while and cool down and then get onto trays. I have enough trays. I don't have enough lids because I do want to freeze these first too before I freeze-dry them. So that's one thing I wish I had more of. It's lids for the trays for the freeze dryer. And that might be a Christmas present for David and I this year, is another set of the lids, because then I could do 2 batches of things and have them already frozen and just as soon as one's done, I could get the next one going. So I'm not sure. I think I'm only going to be able to get maybe 2 of these on a tray at a time. So we're not in any hurry because those onions are going to take a while to freeze. So, okay, pumpkins next. So these are pie pumpkins, and I did wash them before I'm going to start cutting them. I gave them all a good wash earlier. And the chickens are going to get all the innards, so they're going to be pretty happy. The best tool for scraping pumpkins, all the innards out, is a canning lid. They fit in here great, and yeah, it works so much better than any spoon or anything. Pretty quick. So I managed to get all but 2 onto that cookie sheet. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put them in for 45 minutes and then I'll check on them, but they might take up to an hour. So here is our roasted pumpkins. I am going to put them in my Ninja blender. 5 trays of pumpkin puree to go into the freezer. to put into the freeze dryer once the onions are done. These ones are fine. They've not absorbing anymore, so I'm just going to wipe off the excess with a cloth. Okay, that one's done. And this one, I did have to put more oil on, and I can see I'm going to have to put more because it absorbed everything I put in it, on it rather, both times now. Okay, I'll let that one sit a little while longer. But these two are done. Now, this is my first year freeze drying the pumpkin, so I'm pretty excited to try it, and I will show you all on Thursday how it turns out. I usually freeze my pumpkin puree, but I'm finding that it's not convenient to have it frozen because I forget to take it out all the time when I need it, and canning it is not recommended for home canning. So I'm really excited to have this freeze dried and see if it's going to be much easier to just grab some powdered pumpkin puree, which is what I'm going to do afterwards. I'll eventually powder this all up. If it's just easier to do that going forward. So see lots of pumpkin, freeze-dried pumpkin recipes in our future on this channel soon. So, and with that, I can cross off the pumpkin on my to-do list for today. We'll see you back here Thursday for not only exciting collaboration news that I'm going to be taking part of, but also some pretty exciting news going forward for the channel that's going to be coming up in the next few weeks. Until then, take care, God bless, and we'll see y'all soon.